Quiet in the front. So, this is going to be ArcRevo Day 2 Preparation, Captain's Log, 3/8/2022. It's March 8th, and much time still awaits until ArcRevo. Last night, I happened to stay up way too late again playing Elden Ring. I was on the Black Blade, something, I'm not going to spoil. So I slept in until about 2 p.m., relaxed, started to stream up at about 4, right? One mistake that I didn't repeat from yesterday was I actually ate. I didn't wait until I was up for like 6 or 7 hours to eat. Them shits was good. Alright, Razzo. Let's talk about Razzo. Razzo is a youngin' coming right out of the BB tag scene. Like another very strong player, Tempest, who we'll get into later. Razzo as a Leo player is like very, very technical. Way more technical than Tempest and K7. They're always trying to do some crazy shit, always looking for some way to win in every situation, like no matter how much commitment or foresight it requires. I would say they're more risky and greed-based because of that compared to other Leo players, but have the ideas with as high a payoff as Razzo. I mean, go with it, it's all good. My tournament record against Razzo is it's maybe 6-4 in my favor, but really at this point we go back and forth. But I played against Leo so much that I think I don't need that much help in the matchup, maybe at all. Leo's such a strong character with stability more than everything in every possible area you would want to be good at and strive. If you're playing against Leo, you can't really always win. I don't think Leo has any losing matchup. Does he win every matchup? I don't think so, no. Because of that, I just settle for winning most of the time. My record against Leo is that I win most of the time. Anyone less than the strongest Leo players around, I tend to just destroy, though. So, to prepare for Razzo, today, I got to play a long-ass set with Tempest Leo today. About 60 games. This is good. I went down 20-10, but after that, I managed to keep it back and forth after that. So, Tempest has some things that he does much better than Razzo, like defensive neutral with punishing. Say a swing 5H, Tempest will always try and punish because it's free, if you have the reactions and the execution. Checking Nagoriyuki's Fukio in different ways. I'll call him more solid. Of course, Tempest can just, go crazy whenever he wants because it's Leo. Leo just does whatever he wants. It's not really wrong to do so, right? From playing with him and using my knowledge overall, here's a loose game plan I have for Leo. Might do some crazy stuff sometimes, might DP more often, but that's if I get hit by a DP, what can you do? I'm just not going to do stuff. Leo has to make some pretty hard calls overall to have a chance at beating Nago at round start. I can swap between 5k, 2k, 2s, and all of these starters, whether normal hit or counter hit, lead to pretty humongous conversions that favor me. It forces Leo to burst, but it's not like Nago is bad when he has no blood to spend on attack specials. But if Leo's right, he can go right into back turn, but we'll get into that later. For neutral, since Nago controls most of the screen space where Leo wants to be, generally play more non-committal and zone Leo out to make him frustrated. For example, if he uses his fireball, I can easily shoot a shadow clone in and dash behind it for a great conversion and a punish. If Leo air dashes, I can do a safe anti-air with 6p or 5p, also leading to a great conversion that gives me a bunch of blood back. And if he runs into any of my grounded buttons, he's always at risk of eating a 2s or a 5k or a 5s and losing a lot of ground. So what I'm looking for Leo to do overall, what I want him to do is run in with 5k, 6k, or 2k, 2d. If he doesn't run into a button and I just block him, both of these can be punished with instant blocking, and you can punish 6k on block if he IB by doing a grab, and you can punish 2d with instant block with grab if Leo goes in deep for it, right? All the way in, so much that the 2D is hitting behind you, Since Leo can just fill the screen with buttons as he moves forward, I avoid dashing in or doing spin randomly, but it's okay to bust out once in a while. So for offense, when it comes to killing Leo, once you've got him knocked down, I go for a couple different options, but I don't vary it too much. And that's because he has a really, really crazy broken DP. So I'd say about 45% of the time, I'll just go for meaty close slash. It's because Leo oftentimes is playing around the idea that you want to bait his DP really hard, then he will do something greedy on wake up. Wake up, dash and grab, wake up 2D, backdash, jump, press buttons, super, wake up 5k, like fuck it, right? You can do whatever you want. Leo is just like, he's not disincentivized to not DP, because the DP puts him in a winning position automatically, and all of these are solved by just meeting Leo for the most part. As for the DP and baiting it, I don't really go for baits super often. Much more likely, the other 45% of what I do for Okizeme against Leo is I'll just do a meaty command grab or normal grab, and that also protects me against him doing wake up grab as well. It'll lose to, you know, wake up backdash, buttons, up backing, but it's a fine enough bet to make, since usually Leo players, like, when they think a grab is coming, they don't go for like a big money motherfucker punish. The times that I do bait DP, I'll usually try and do like a Fukyo forward into BRC backwards, which allows me to see the flash kick coming and punish with 2H. Then if he does nothing, then I just go back in and I have big initiative. Defense versus his forward side and his back side. On the front side, when Leo's just like in normal mode, it's not possible. It's generally like not possible for him to just hit you and get something started if you're just blocking and playing passive, right? He has to grab you or goad you into moving or pressing a button so he can frame trap you, or I don't know, hit you with like 5k, because he just does 5k for no reason generally. So it's not good to be over passive, since once Leo is like in melee range, he has easily the best tick grab in the game. It's invisible. Maybe Chips is faster, but Leo's grab, it puts him into back turn, so kind of like go back and forth on which character has a better back turn. It's hard, you know, sometimes you just get hit. The mix is pretty hard to block. Back turn H is 18 frame. The best things I can do are first to IBFD the back turn K to prevent him from getting any type of mix up going. After that is backdash the back turn heavy or the guard break move so that he can't repressure so easily, and if I'm on it, then I get a punish with 5k, right? I might not have the blood to spend to convert it, but I get him out of back turn. Besides that, I just have to do my best not to gamble and get frame trapped, then try to take evasive measures if I create distance. Evasive maneuvers, yeah, whatever. Reversal super is pretty awesome if I'm right, but it's tough to squeeze it out a lot of the time, since Leo's back turn K is, he can just chain it as much as he wants. He can make it nearly gapless to the point where it'll just hit you in the middle of your super input unless you do it super fast. So that's cool that he can just do that, and then it's combos if he hits you, and then it's just more pressure if you're blocking it. Overall, that's the general idea. Razzo's a tough cookie, you know. It's one of the best in America. It's going to be what it's going to be. The best thing I can do is just prepare for Leo by sharpening my fundamentals, and that's what I'm going to do. Nothing too crazy or outgoing. Razzo isn't necessarily the underdog, but I won last time we played, which was at Frosty's, so I definitely am much more swingy and neutral when I shouldn't be, because Leo can just punish me from full screen with Erst, so I need to be careful about that. He's not always going to run into buttons and stuff. Maybe press on back turn a little bit less and use Faultless more, but I really like having my meter. I really do. That's something I gotta talk about, how I don't like using Faultless so much, because I always want to get to 50%. It's not like those are like crazy bad things, right? I'm not lost in the matchup. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna talk about Days and Giovanna. I'm pretty soft on Giovanna. I almost never play against Gio. Unless it's Days in tournament, then I get to play with Days all the time. We'll do another one of these tomorrow. Y'all behave yourselves. Yo, peace.